So first what we can do, we can fly the drone together with the transmitter. Then we can fly the drone separately just with a mobile phone application, and then we can combine all three in one, having FPV capable unit. So the first and the easiest way is to fly the drone with the transmitter. So we have to turn on the drone. After that, transmitter, move the throttle up and down. We hear 2 beeps, and after that we can see that the lights on the drone stop flashing, and it means the transmitter and the drone are linked, and now we can start flying. So there are 2 ways of how to take off. First way is manual, and we can move the sticks down to the left corner and down to the right corner, and the motor starts. Same way we can start it, we can stop it, or we can use 1 touch takeoff and 1 touch landing. We have to press 3D button and hold it for a few seconds until we hear the beep, and after that move the directional stick to the direction where we want our flip and roll be performed. There are 3 speed modes: beginners, intermediate and advanced. So if we press this button here, H, L, short press, double beep, intermediate mode, 3 beeps, professional mode, advanced mode, and 1 more time we'll come back to the slowest mode, in other words, beginner's mode. To turn off the optical flow sensor, we have to press the speed mode button and hold it for longer until we hear the long beep. The lights on the drone will start flashing, indicating that we are in the altitude mode. In order to turn the optical flow back, we have to press on speed mode once, and we hear the short beep, and the optical flow sensor is turned on again. Flying the drone with the application, pretty easy. Turn on the drone, and after that we have to go to the application, press the connect Wi-Fi button here, and then turn on your Wi-Fi. After some time we'll see that the unit called CX-OF and some numbers in the back appears, which is here. We have to press on it and connect it. We're waiting until it is connected. Disconnected, great. Then we come back, and then we see that the button here turned green and it is connected. So now there are few buttons here: free flight, the dance mode, and we have a folder here together with help. So let's start with the dance mode, which is called choreography, and when we press this button here, then we see this screen, and in order to know what each function means, we can press these buttons here and then we can see the explanation of each command. After that we can choose the commands we want our drone to perform, and we can see that they are coming here on this line at the top of the screen. Same way we can cancel them by pressing on them, and it appears one by one, or we can just cancel all of them by pressing the last one here, and all of them disappear. So after we choose few of the commands, we have to press start, and the drone will take off and will start doing making the action, and then we hear some music in the background too. So this is the main interface control screen. We can see the real FPV video on the screen. So how we start flying is with these two buttons, one touch takeoff and one touch landing, in case we want to land the drone. So if we press this one, the drone will take off. We'll hang there because the optical flow sensor is on. Now we can land it. So the drone just landed. Great. So let's go through all the function. I'll show you how it works. So after we take off, or just before, we can take a picture or start recording video, and the numbers will appear here saying how long have we recorded the video. Exactly the same button to stop. So now it's stopped. Another thing here, if we were to press this button here, we would be able to control the directional stick with the movement of the movement of the mobile phone. So let's press this one, and now, as you can see, we can control the drone with the movement of the phone. So there are 3 speed modes. If we press this buttons here, the numbers will change, and the higher number, the higher speed will be. This button here will make the drone to do a front flip. If we press this button here, it is a trajectory flying mode, and after that we can just draw the line and the drone will follow the route. There you go. Let's come back. By the way, if we are using this trajectory flying, we can adjust as well the length of the trajectory flying. So the higher number, when we press here, the numbers will change to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The longer route will be. So the line was very short, but it flew pretty long distance. So we are coming back from 1 to 1. Let's disable that. This button here will make the drone to auto land. I don't want to press this button here because it is an emergency stop motor button. What it will do, it will make the motor stop and the drone will fall down. Just in case we're panicking, we're out of the control, we want to stop the drone immediately. So after that, we can press this button here, and other 4 functions will appear here. So before we go to those functions, let me land. Okay, we're just landed here, great. And now if we press this button here with the weight, it will calibrate the gyroscope. The lights on the drone will flash quickly or stop. The gyroscope was calibrated. This button here will rotate the screen. The third button, VR, will split the screen into 2 in case we want to fly it with the goggles. And the third button, the fourth button here, what it does, it disables the control just in case we want to use our transmitter to fly the drone and use the phone at the FPV screen. So the last function, which is selfie mode, is over here. If we are to press now this button, the drone will turn 180 degrees. So before we use this function, we should ensure that the drone's rear is facing us, so it will turn directly to us, so the camera will be pointed towards us, and after that it is pretty easy to snap a picture. Let's try. So now I'll show you how to fly the drone together with the application and the transmitter. So first, if we want to fly it as a FPV unit, we have to connect the drone with the transmitter to link them together. So we move the throttle up and down, the lights stop flashing, and we can try now to start the motor. Okay, it was good, and stop them. After that, what we do, we go to the application of the mobile phone and we connect our CX-OF to the phone. It is connected, great. We're coming back, we press on free flight, we press this button here, functions button, and then the icon with an eye, and it disables the control of the application. And now what we do, we use the brackets, put it directly to the phone to the attached to our transmitter, and now we are ready to fly the drone using the transmitter, but having our phone application here and using it as FPV screen. So let's start. Just in case our drone starts drifting to one direction during the flight, when it tries to hover, then it means we have to calibrate the gyroscope. After we land, we have to put the drone on the flat surface. Obviously, the transmitter should be linked to the drone, and then we move the left stick to the bottom right and right stick to the bottom right, and we do it at the same time. After we see the lights on the drone will start flashing, means that the gyroscope is calibrated. So the lights just flashed, stopped, the gyroscope calibration was successful, and now when we start flying, the drone should fly as before.